The unfolding conflict between Iran and Israel is undeniably alarming, with real implications for regional stability and global security. However, what's just as concerning, if not more, is the silence growing louder around Gaza. As missiles arc across borders and diplomats rush to respond to Tehran and Tel Aviv, the people of Gaza, already caught in a humanitarian catastrophe, are watching the world's attention slip away. This moment isn't just a test of military strength, it's a test of global empathy. For months, Gaza has been enduring an almost indescribable level of suffering. Civilian infrastructure has been obliterated, entire families have been lost, and the most basic human needs, water, food, medicine, are scarce or absent. Now, amidst escalating tensions between two regional powers, Gazans are asking the world, "Are we still here to you?" It's not a rhetorical question. In war, visibility can be life-saving. Invisibility, fatal. 3. There's an unsettling truth in international politics: attention is a currency. Media cycles, global forums, and foreign policy debates can only handle so many stories at once. Gaza is paying the price for this limitation. When the spotlight moves, so does pressure on governments, aid agencies, and military actors. Without that pressure, atrocities risk continuing unchallenged. The fear among Palestinians isn't paranoia, it's historically grounded. It's also essential to recognize that this isn't a conflict between equals. Iran and Israel are powerful states with resources, alliances, and deterrent strategies. Gaza is a blockaded strip of land with a population, half of them children, living under siege. To compare these conflicts without understanding the asymmetry is to erase the human stakes involved. The voices from Gaza aren't crying out for headlines, they're crying out for survival. There's a broader ethical failure here too. When global powers and media outlets focus only on state-to-state conflicts, they often neglect the spaces where ordinary people suffer the most. Gaza has become a symbol of this abandonment. UN officials have used the word unconscionable to describe what's happening, but words alone don't save lives. International institutions are speaking, but are they being heard? The fear that Gaza will become invisible isn't just about media coverage. It's also about political will. When international leaders prioritize strategic alliances or oil diplomacy over humanitarian intervention, they send a chilling message: some lives are worth more attention than others. That's not just geopolitics. That's moral failure. Still, there are things that can be done. The international community must be capable of multitasking. Attention to Iran and Israel cannot come at the expense of Gaza. Governments can, and should, keep pressing for ceasefires, open humanitarian corridors, and meaningful negotiations. Civil society, the press, and social media all have roles to play in keeping Gaza's story visible. On an emotional level, this situation should devastate anyone who values human life. We're watching real people, mothers, sons, teachers, paramedics, live in a state of near total despair. And many feel as though no one is watching. That's more than just a tragedy. It's abandonment. The haunting phrase from one resident, "like the world has forgotten us," says it all, but the world hasn't forgotten yet. If we are willing to listen, amplify, and act, then Gaza can remain present in the global conscience. That requires effort. It means not turning away. It means calling out the selective outrage that plagues international responses to war and displacement. In the end, we are what we pay attention to. Our screens, our conversations, our politics, they shape what matters. If we allow Gaza to disappear behind the smoke of another conflict, we risk confirming the worst fears of those living there. And we send a dangerous message to the rest of the world: that suffering only matters when it suits our narrative.